In our previous videos, we have created some routes. In those routes, we are passing some data by using parameters. In this video, we will learn how can we get those parameters value in our component file. Based on those parameter value, we can make further operation. Here, we are using the same application that we have created in this video series. We have created some routes in this application. In public routing module, in this route, we are passing two parameters, ID and author ID. Let's see in the browser. Here we have about us and how it works, login page. Then we have all books page. If I click book details page, see here we are passing two parameters in the route. This is the first parameter and this is the second parameter. I want to get these two values in the component file. For that, we have to use an interface. That interface name is ActivatedRoute. Now we are using this book details component for this route. Now let's open this book details component. Inside this component, we have to use an interface. As of now, in Angular, we do not know anything about dependency injection and this OnInit method. We will learn about this in our upcoming videos. Here, we are working with routing. We need to get parameter value. So we need to understand the basic concept of dependency injection and OnInit method. Let's say I want to use an interface in this component. We can do this in two ways. First method is we can create a new instance by using new keyword. Second method is we can use dependency injection and this Angular application will resolve the dependency automatically. So here we will use dependency injection to use the interface. So in the constructor, we have to provide access modifier that is public or private. If it is public, then we can use it in this book details component.html file. If it is private, then we can use it inside this component file only. Here I will use private, then give it a name route. Here we have to provide activated route. See here, this activated route is available in @angular/router. When we run this application, then we will get an instance of this activated route in this route. We can use this inside this component by using this .route. Now let's see about OnInit method. There is a complete life cycle of the component. This is one of the method. If you want to write anything about the initialization in your component, then this is the best method. To use this OnInit method, we have to use this OnInit method. This OnInit is available in @Angular core. Now we have to get the parameter value in this component file. So here first we will print the value in console. Let's see what we will have here. Console.log, here this .route. Save the changes. Go back to the browser. See here we have activated route. Now reload this page. Again we have activated route. Expand this. Here we have a lot of details. Here we have component. Now we are using book details component. Then we have data fragment. Here we have to focus on these two only, params and query params. Here let's open this params. See here we have two values, ID and author ID. ID value is 10 and author ID value is 100. These are coming from here. Okay, if you want to get the details about the parameters, then you can use this params. But here we have to focus on one more concept. The type of this params is behavior subject. This might be a new concept, but we will understand this also in our upcoming videos. Now go back to VS Code editor. To get the parameter value, we have to use this dot route dot params. See here we have more methods. If the parameter type is observable, then we have to use subscribe. In this method we have to provide type, let's say param. Now we can print the value console.log. Here we can write param. That's it. Save the changes. Go back to the browser. See here we have activated route. In the second console we have ID and author ID value. If I want to get ID value, then I can use param.id. If I want to get author ID, again I can use param.author ID. Now go back to VS Code editor. Here let's create two properties. Public ID type number. Let's assign default value 0. Copy this and paste it below that. This is author ID and save the changes. Now let's use these two properties in HTML file. So here using p tag, your ID, using interpolation we can display the ID value. This is author ID. Your author ID. Okay, save the changes. Let's see in the browser. See here we have default value. Now go back to book details component. Let's assign the value. First remove this console that we don't need. Okay, here we can write this dot id equal param dot id. Property ID comes from an index signature, so it must be accessed with okay. Here use square bracket. Inside this square bracket use single quote. Okay, that's it. Save the changes. See here we have ID value. Okay, now let's create author ID. Save the changes. Go back to the browser. See here we have ID and author ID values here. Okay, this is how we can get the parameter value from route using activated routes. Okay, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thanks for watching this.